Hello, hello. Hello, Victor. Hello, Trey. Hello, Mr. Nani. Hope everyone is doing well. It's okay. I remembered to turn on the game audio. We're okay. We're okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get logged in here. Hope everyone's having a good time. Almost the weekend. First thing, going business as usual, using our stamina. How's everyone's day going? I am doing well. Outside of the fact that apparently my water heater was broken, so they were fixing that today, but it is fixed now. I thought it was just a leak outside of the apartment building, and I called it in. And I'm like, hey, the wall's leaking water, and I don't think it should be leaking water. Turns out it was my wall leaking water for my water heater. I was okay, but my partner unfortunately had to wait 7 hours to be able to take her shower after work. So that was unfortunate for her. But water heater is fixed. They got it done within the day. So there's that at least. And there was no water damage to my apartment. It was just like outside the building, but I live on the first floor.
It's over.
This is in fact mono ice. Yeah, today I think we're gonna keep it chill today. I was planning to play Persona 5X as well, but I ended up doing everything that I was planning to do because I forgot that I was gonna play Persona 5X as well. First floor is a trap. I don't mind the first floor. First floor is great when you moved in. I moved from a third floor apartment to a first floor apartment, and that was good. Because moving out of the third floor apartment was miserable.
My blade is already sheathed.
But being on the first floor is great as somebody who is chronically bad with time management, because I can just leave the door when I'm running late. Like every time I go to run an errand that requires catching the bus. Being on the first floor is very good for that. There's like 5 minutes less I have to account for. Second floor or garage floor are better in your opinion? And why do you say that? What's your explain your preference? First floor traffic? I mean, I don't really have traffic. I'm in like a quiet apartment area. Hello there, Yotsugi. How's it going? I'm doing well. I'm talking about how our water heater broke today, so that was great. My significant other, she is doing well outside of the fact that she had to wait 7 hours to take a shower because the water heater was broken. But other than that, she's doing good. I debated buying boba for us, but I ordered boba yesterday. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't buy boba 2 days in a row. That's true, your fridge broke, my water heater broke. I was grateful to get it fixed on the same day. How's your fridge going? Were you able to make some progress? They're getting you with the ER rolls. What's next? The 240-day Yanagi banner? I mean, I wouldn't mind a 240-day Yanagi banner. That's plenty of time for me to get, at that point, I might as well go M6. That's true, Trey's toilet broke. All our water appliances are breaking. What's happening? What's happening? But I'm glad you got your fridge fixed, Yotsugi. Right now I'm checking these drive disks to see if I can get any upgrades. Let me check these real quick. I was about to say that's not bad, and then I rolled twice into flat attack. You got a double HP in defense rule. That's unfortunate. But right now, like I said, trade. It's just about main stats. Like ideally, we get good substats, but we really just want main stats. What's the leaks rule on stream? I try to avoid bringing up leaks on stream. Sometimes people ask questions, and I'll like try to answer as generally as possible. But if you have a question on leaks, you can always post it in the Discord. We have a leaks channel there. If it's like a general question, I can try to answer it, but I do try to keep things clear for people who don't look at leaks. Yeah, we were having the conversation earlier because I know you're trying to figure out your pulling plans. Do we know what Orphe's engine is going to do? We do know it. I can send it to you real quick. But we do know what it's going to be. And if you have any questions on it, which you probably will looking at it, sorry about so many questions. Reddit gives you a headache with the amount of gameplay videos or stat pages. No worries. I am more than happy to answer any questions. Based on what you heard, 2.2 is a skip for you? Yeah, I wouldn't say it's... I mean, this is what I say pretty much every patch. Like, it's not going to be for everyone. Not every unit is for everybody. There's not a single unit that I'd be like, yeah, everybody needs to get this unit. It really varies based off of your account and account goals. Why the double HP roll? Did I see the Woowa video about Iono and Augusta? Are you talking about like the official gameplay one? Yeah, I did see that. I don't particularly care for either of their designs, but I will say Augusta's animations looked cool. I'm like, those are neat. I need to craft woodpecker, but I forget who I'm crafting woodpecker for. I know Billy needs pieces. Mainly Billy. Aftershock is a damage type. Currently, it's exclusive to Soldier Zero, Trigger, Pulchra, and Jufufu. Essentially, it's like it's a damage tag. Most of the aftershocks are off-field. So Trigger's off-field basic attacks are aftershocks. Jufufu's chain attacks are aftershocks. Pulchra's off-field attacks are aftershocks. Soldier Zero is the current exception, where her aftershock is on field. That's when she uses her special. But yeah, it's just the damage type. Some damage will be considered aftershock damage. Oh, Yuzuha also has an aftershock. She has an aftershock on her basic. I'll message it to you on Discord or in the leaks chat. You wish Seed was defense, but no matter. Yeah, I thought that Seed would be like defense or more supportive, but they said nah. She a DPS. S rank Billy for 2.8. If I see S rank Billy, I'm pulling. Yes, Pokra also has aftershocks. So the gauge that she builds up with her EX chain or ult, that gauge is EX damage that is considered aftershock. We're gonna roll some pieces to see if we get pieces for Billy. Can we get crit rate in here? Let's attack. I'll see how it rolls. Okay. That's not bad. That's worth holding on to. Would Pokra Soldier 11 be better on that team instead of Coleta? Not necessarily. Like, it may be better depending on the scenario. But it may depend. Because, like, Coleta being with Soldier 11, the advantage is that it's fire weakness, so Coleta will stun faster than Pokra. So Pokra can be an option, and there might be situations where Pokra wins out for Soldier 11. But I would probably lean towards Coleta in general. I don't like this one. Like, this isn't a bad piece for like starting out, but I have a lot of pieces that are just better. Oh wait, this could actually roll crit damage. Nope. You saw Pride wouldn't recommend the new Sunset instead of Shockstar. Yeah, nobody uses 4-piece Shockstar anymore. You could have argued it for like Lighter and Qingyi previously, but no, every stun unit should be on 4-piece Summit. The only exceptions being Trigger and Pokra, who could run Shadow Harmony if they're with Soldier 0. But the default set for stun agents is going to be 4-piece Summit.
What a perfect mix.
When's Alice coming out? Next week. So 6 days? Yeah, 6 days. Yeah. Yeah, most stun agents will run 4-piece Summit and 2-piece Shockstar now. Ooh, wait a second. Double crit fizz damage? And attack percent? Is this the dream? Okay, 1 roll into defense. Okay. Let's go! Felt like forever since the Miyabi Yuzuha banner. Yeah, it's we're getting towards the last few days. Rework Shockstar and Soul Rock. Shockstar is fine. Like, the 2-piece is fine. Soul Rock is a set that exists. That's a good Billy piece. That's nice to have. This is GD5. No, I'm not gonna hold this. I'll do one more 10 pull. Quad defense be looking weird. It's okay, we're not here for quad defense. Crit damage, pull forward. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. Look at that. Look at that beauty of a piece. Oh, That's good to see. We got 2 good pieces. We got a DD3 and a DD5. This is a good anomaly piece. But like, it's on a woodpecker. But I kind of want to keep it. I'm not going to level it, but I don't know. I feel like crit scaling AP user, maybe? I don't know. I'm probably cooking. I probably shouldn't keep that, but it looks pretty, so I'm going to hold on to it. Is 60 pulls possible if you finished all the current events and story? I think phase 2 is only like 40 pulls. If I remember correctly. If you bought them, you haven't done story. Story is gonna give you like a couple pulls, so they're probably bring you to like 45-ish.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
Lost Void give you around 20. You were level 84 this morning, and now you're 120. Yeah, if you haven't done Lost Void, or you haven't like grinded it out, Lost Void and Withered Domain are both really good places to just like farm, because you can farm the levels, you can farm the missions, you can farm the first time discoveries. Like there's a lot that you can get in just one run. Would next update make up 130 if we combine with the rest of this update? The average Zenless patch gives around 125 pulls. So if you're looking for 130 pulls, then you should be pretty comfortable, even if we get like a lower patch. Like I think this patch is like 110-ish. Actually no, it's like 115, 117. So I would probably expect, like, at the very worst, I would assume 100 pulls. At the very worst. Zenless is very generous with their pull count. Out of the 3 Hoyo games and Wuwa, Zenless is the most generous in terms of pull quantity. You could argue that Wuwa is sometimes more generous. Recently, their pull counts haven't been that great. It's definitely better than Genshin, though, yes. The only thing Genshin has as a gacha over Zenless is Captured Radiance. Like, that's the only thing Genshin has.
What brings you here this time?
Where's my man Billy? Yeah, like Wuwa has guaranteed weapon. So like there's some arguments for Wuwa, there's some arguments for Zenless. When it comes to Wuwa versus Zenless, I would say it's a preference. Some people prefer having the guaranteed weapons, some people prefer having the pull counts and not having reliance on the weapons. Because while Wuwa gives guaranteed weapons, they also have no free-to-play options. HSR isn't bad either. HSR is like 105 per patch. Where's that DD3 I got? This one here. Yeah, this gives me attack percent, an extra crit damage roll, and all I'm losing is pen. Yeah, that's a nice little upgrade. We get some more crit damage here. We lose a crit rate roll, but we get some crit damage. So with Nicole, I'm hitting 90% crit rate. And then I play with Chufufu, so I'm hitting 168 crit damage. You're hoping you have around 200 to 300 pulls if Monato's an S rank. If you're trying to get Monato with his signature, and he's an S rank, then I would say you would want around 300 pulls. Um, if Monado, depending on when Monado comes out, you should be okay because next patch is guaranteed like at least 100 polls. Even if he were to come out like 2.3 phase 1, that'd probably be like another 60 to 70 polls. So you would need like 100 by the end of this patch. You drop Ua, since you found out for most fandoms was Hoyo bad this, Hoyo shield. There are a couple noticeable not constructive individuals in the Wu community, but I wouldn't say it's everyone. There's plenty of chill people, just like there's plenty of chill people in the other gacha communities. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Wua's art style either. I tried it and I did have fun for a little bit. I played like Havoc Rover and ZZZ with Carlotta, but most of the characters don't really resonate with me. I'm not a big on the art style. I'm not too big on the combat either. I gave it a try. It didn't click with me. I didn't like the direction it was going, and so I left. Fake Grand Order is full of people in pain. The thing with Fake Grand Order is that it is old school gacha, so that is a war zone sometimes. The only reason you drop WoW for now is because you play too many gacha games. That's fair. That was another factor. At one point I was playing 2 accounts in Zenless, 2 accounts in Star Rail, Genshin, Wuwa, probably something else. Yeah, HSR content has been non-existent as of late. And I haven't even caught up to the story because I'm waiting for them to patch Dan Heng's English voice into 3.3. Because Dan Heng's my boy. Did they announce the advanced bounty? They did. It's routine cleanup. Okay, we have double drive discs starting tomorrow. For Asia, it should have started already, and I think it started... Yeah, it started for Europe as well. Double drive discs. What am I farming on this account? It's probably Thunder Metal and then Shadow Harmony on my main. Make sure to take advantage of the double drive disc event. It's your first one? Nice. Right after you use your saved up batteries, do you have Victoria housekeeping coupons? Because you can use those. I actually use only Victoria housekeeping coupons during these events. Like, I just don't use my stamina. Let me see. What do I want to do next here? I actually want to check some more of these drive discs because I need to go through these summit pieces. I should probably also go through these woodpecker pieces to try to find more upgrades for Billy. But I know Anby just doesn't have a set right now. No. You've been using a Bomon, you start saving them. I like to keep it at 10, personally. And then just use the excess as I get it. Ooh, that's a really nice summit piece. No crit rate, but like, just really good stats.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
Yotsugi has redeemed a unit's build review. But you need to update it first. Okay, let me know when you're good. And we'll go ahead and take a look. Ah, the double HP roll. It's still okay. It's still okay. This one says crit rate. It's not rolling into it. Oh my word. That's unfortunate. You have 3 left from the 6 you got today? Yeah, just use the ones that you can, and then... I don't have enough EXP. It's okay, that's what we have the event for.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
Enka's still down. I think I have Yotsugi added on my alt. I could be horribly wrong.
The joy that this delicious composition brings.
Yeah, something broke with the API for Enka. I think it's still affecting Internaut as well. Oh wait, Internaut uses Enka's API. I see. That would do it. Enka just won't search anything up. You can't search UIDs in Enka right now. Like I literally just tried.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
Maybe who will repolish early storing gameplay like ZZZ would enjoy it more. That's fair. They did do some adjustments, but they didn't overhaul it.
I'll be waiting for your next visit.
Okay. Yotsugi, were you able to refresh? Changing the builds, putting your Colada gear on Qingyi. Are we looking at Qingyi or are we looking at Colada? Because even if Colada's not leveled, you can just put her gear on her. HSR engaged you better into the early game, but it's just collecting dust. Yeah, there's just not much to do in HSR right now, which is unfortunate. But they did announce that new endgame mode, the Anomaly Arbitration. And that one sounds like it's going to be pretty hardcore. I'm think it sounds like similar to Stygian Onslaught that just got added in Genshin. Yeah, Enka was working fine a couple days ago for me as well, but we were having issues pulling up Mr. Nani's account last stream. And it looks like they're still having issues. Internaut also just hasn't been able to work for a couple days because they use Enka's API. You're still at level 16 and you started right before Phanon? Oh, you got a lot to enjoy for now, at least. When you get time to go back into it, there's plenty to do. Yeah, we can still check from in-game. I was just waiting for Yotsugi to be good, and we can take a look. In the meantime, I'm gonna work on unlocking the auto chess event. one match made you go from unranked to silver 3? Yeah, I was able to go silver on my first match as well. Done and closed the game? Okay. I should be able to get you pulled up now. Invite you for Bang Boo TFT later. Sounds good. Yes, I do have Yotugi added here. You won all 3 games of full HP? Nice. I won my first 2 games, but then I lost. I got 2nd place on the 3rd one, and then 3rd place on the 4th one. And then the last one, I was in the middle of a call as I was doing it, so that one did not go well. But I got to gold. Yeah, it doesn't look like it updated. Let me try... Maybe I need to log out. Give me a sec. I ended up doing this for Mr. Nani, and it seemed to have worked. You figured out the knight is broken. The knight is so good. It just takes everything. This is my alt account, Trey, but if you want to add me, by all means. Here, I'll link my Enka. My Enka has all my accounts UIDs. Although right now I'm not playing Genshin, but it's still there. Oh wait, no, I'm not supposed to talk to your. Supposed to pull up your Sugi's account. Team was 2 knights, 2 darts, and Robin. So that was the Scaredy Cat? Is that Scaredy Cat? I liked Good Samaritan. That was the one that because I got Yuzuha my first 2 times.
Hey, don't look down on me.
Knight in front, support back, DPS mid, and other tank in front with Vivian. I don't think I got Vivian as an option at any point. All right, let's look at Colada. First off, we're hitting 50% crit rate. We're good there. Impact, fire damage, crit rate. That's a really solid drive disc. That's not bad either. Shame about the HP rolls, but what can you do? And this is just how they got you be sometimes. Oh, screen's black. I'm sorry. I forgot to turn it back on. You saw nothing. We just pulled this up. We just pulled this up. It was, yeah. So let's look at this Colada build. I definitely did not see already. We got 50% crit rate. We literally saw nothing. You saw nothing. It's true. So we are hitting 50% crit rate for King of the Summit. So that's the first thing I look at when you were using the set. Impact. We got fire damage, crit rate. We got this really solid DD3. You forgot to change the drive back, but it is hers. Okay. True, how are we typing? This DD2 ain't bad either. So like, while we definitely could improve the substats, especially on the DD1, the DD4, and the DD5, actually pretty much all 4 of these pieces, while we could definitely improve this, we're hitting what we need to. We got impact main stat, we got 50% crit rate, we got the set bonuses. I wouldn't stress about upgrading this right now, since you're still working on leveling her. Like at this point, you want to get her to 60, get her W engine to 60, get her core passive to at least E, and then get these skills to at least 7 across the board, and then EX and ult at 9. We feel the words. Her W engine is 60. Oh yeah, because you share it with... You're sharing Hailfires? Yeah. Yeah, so you're good there. So it's just her levels and her skills then. Yeah, I would literally just be working on levels and skills. Your drive disc sets are good. You got your W and engine leveled. She'll be good to go. Once you get this taken care of. And get her to 60. Should you just change Qingyi to that set? You have her... Yeah, I would recommend swapping Qingyi over to that set. Especially since you're on A ranks here right now, from the looks of it. Yeah, I do try to keep the redeem to 1 per stream. I may increase it depending on things go. What if I stack review with DA? I mean, it will just be a unit review and then a DA clear. Like sometimes I'll go through like a general thing in DA. Any Qingyi pieces worth keeping? I mean, this has crit rate on it, but she's not going to use swing jazz, and these are A ranks. I would still hold on to this until you get an S rank one, but these 4 pieces can all go. And I would just use this as the 2 piece for now. Unless you have better shock star pieces, then by all means use those. Just out of these pieces that you have here, these 2 are the only ones I would keep. Yeah, Qingyi would... A lot of the stun agents would use 2-piece swing jazz, but now they don't have to, because we have Summit. Well, you don't want this on Lycon, because this is defense. Oh, the other shock stars. I mean, this piece could easily replace with an S rank, and then if you're putting 4-piece Summit on Lycon, you'll likely want crit rate here. This is an old account. I believe this is an older account. You can use King of the Summit for any stun agent. Yeah, any stun agent can use it. The only times... So there's a couple exceptions. So the couple of exceptions is Lycon and Mono Ice. Lycon and Mono Ice actually prefers Astral Voice. It's a better buff for Miyabi than King of the Summit, because she gets a bunch of crit damage herself between her 4-piece and her Sig. Hugo teams, because you can only have 1 King of the Summit holder. The other will need to hold Proto-Punk. You were day 1 streaming 4th of July. Nice, nice. And then, what are the other exceptions for King of the Summit? Those are like the main 2. Oh, and also Trigger and Pulchra, while they can still use King of the Summit, they can also opt for Shadow Harmony if they are with Soldier Zero. Astro Voice is a good set. So yeah, the King of the Summit exceptions are Mono Ice Lycon, Hugo double stun teams, and Trigger Pokra with Soldier Zero. Honestly, I don't think I pre-registered for Zenless. I think I just downloaded it. Because I wasn't big into Zenless before I played it. Before I played it, I'm just like, oh, Lycon's cool. I'll play. I'll get Lycon. We'll see how the game is. And then the game itself sold me. It's not like with like other games that I'm currently looking at, like Stellasora or Persona 5X, where I'm like hyped going in. Zenless hyped me by the game itself. You pre-registered while scrolling for a new game in Google Play. My partner would like to say that pretty characters made her play Zenless, and by pretty character she means Seth. Yeah. And also she likes punching things. You pre-regged and you were hyped because Hoyo. That was me with Star Rail. I pre-regged. Despite the fact of me, like, absolutely loathing Genshin, I'm like, oh, Star Rail looks cool. You were sold by Billy the Goat and swayed by Nicole. Billy was a plus. Like, I wasn't sold on Billy before starting to play. But I'm like, I like the cut of your jib, kid. Billy kid. And then I got his first cutscene and I'm like, yeah, no, this guy's cool. For the longest time, you thought ZZZ was a racing game? Oh yeah, because they would show off everyone with cars for some reason. Like,
Let me finish my cup of hot
even
water.
in the wallpapers, like, all these wallpapers, at least the older ones, have them in front of cars. Now, Poker doesn't, but I think Lucy, yeah, Lucy's on her bike. The police officers are in their office. A Bellabog? Yeah, Bellabog's in front of a truck. Cunning Hairs have their car. Soldiers, yeah, Soldier 11 also has a truck or a tank. Yeah, you like the cartooniness? The animations early on just sold me. Like, there is so much life to the animations in this game. You unlocked your first wallpaper last week. Very nice. It was Astra. Okay. You forgot those exist. It's okay. My partner's been playing off and on since 1.1, and I had to educate her recently that Anby is not the only NPC you can have in the video store. My first one was Anby as well. Mostly because she's the first one you unlock. But also, Anby's cool. That's six pulls, Yotsugi. You gotta get to work on that. My partner's gonna head to bed, so I'm gonna be right back real quick while I help her out. I will see you all in just a moment. I don't think there's pre-roll ads currently. No, there's not. We're good. We're still good for a little bit. All right. I will be right back. So, why are we teleporting bread? And how are we teleporting bread? I have a lot of questions. And I don't know if you all are going to give me answers. You don't know what I'm talking about. I see. Bread, what bread? You know, this reminds me of a song by Paramore. It's a conspiracy. This ain't an illegal TF2 teleporting bread facility. Of course not. That'd be weird. You're in the know nothing partner. You for real, for real. Alright, now that we're back and definitely not teleporting bread, we're gonna jump into doing the story for the auto chest event. At least these couple story stages, they're pretty quick. I did do them earlier today. You see, we make mod switches. This is fascinating stuff I'm learning about my chat. I'm glad that you all feel so comfortable telling me things. We're called Totally Not Teleporting Bread Company. Seems like a legitimate. You'll cry if they nerf Pengboo. I don't think they're going to be doing balance changes unless they bring the event back. Because this event is limited time right now. They might bring it back though, because they brought back the Grand Marcel adventure, the Fall Guys event. You hate the game and you hated the mode. I never played Fall Guys, but I enjoyed the game mode. And Zenless. The fact that I kept winning helped. You handle supply at Totally Not Teleporting Bread Company. But who handles distribution if it's totally not teleporting? Legally distinct Fall Guys. You hate that you missed out on that mode. It was a good time. It's kind of sad that they didn't bring it as like a permanent game mode. I think that'd be cool because you could get people that literally just come to play competitive Fall Guys. Like I played Final Fantasy XIV for over a decade. I'm taking a break at the moment. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because there's a Mahjong minigame in FF14. And there are people who will download the trial for Final Fantasy XIV, an MMO, just because it has a really good Mahjong simulator for free.
Everything here is authentic. That's all you want.
Who is Marcel and why is everyone on his adventure? The Marcel group is the group that handles pretty much everything related to Bangboos. They manufacture and certify all Bangboo in existence. And a Sunbringer, one of the Void Hunters, was actually part of the Marcel group. Oh, you see, we used the train from Last Stand, End of the Line. Wait, Last Stand, End of the Line. The trailer is called End of the Line. You don't know why Last Stand is there. Is that a movie? Can't say I'm familiar with it. Everything is fine if you know, you know. You would have been rank 1, Mr. Nani. You'd have to fight me for it. Even though I wasn't that hardcore. I did get to Ether rank. But mostly because it was required for the missions. Search TF2 End of the Line. Oh, I might have seen this. Maybe. You don't want to hit Ether because that's like 40 minutes of non-stop wins. And yeah, it does take a lot longer in this auto chess. I might have seen it. I'll have to check it out later. I haven't watched TF2 videos in a good while, though. They're making me refresh when I had double rocket boost. Oh, apparently we get triple rocket boost. Okay. 3 people you know have already hit Ether. Nice, nice. As a TF2 buff, you got me. Thank you. They really didn't have to go this hard on this game mode's music. But they did, and I appreciate it. You'll start posting TF2 memes in my Gacha Discord. Well, we do have a memes channel. So by all means. I'm sure somebody else there has played TFT. What you're seeing there, Trey, is what scales. It is accurate information. That's all I can say. I can't buy anything else, so let's go into combat. They created original music, but they still use the same victory sound effect from Grand Marcel Adventure. We only have turrets, dispensers, and no teleporters. Do you have plants? We evolve beyond the person that we were a minute before. Little by little, we advance a bit further with each turn. That's how a drill works. Just saying the lines gets me pumped up. Gurren Lagann's so good.
Here's some more down and stay down.
Shido, Amiya, and Simone quotes will turn me into Doomslayer if need be. I don't know much Amiya quotes because I never watched Fate. Outside of people die when they are killed. That's all I got. Usually shoot it, put it on a bucket helmet, maybe some rockets because professionals have standards. I'm glad to hear it. Now let's play Poppin' Candy. Shido or Archer? Yes. Technically not an incorrect statement. You're taking Kamina over Optimus Prime 10 out of 10 times. I mean, I like Optimus Prime as much as the next person, but yeah, I'm Team Kamina in this one. I need 6. 124.
Let's hear some more cheers.
Oh, you're ranged, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Why'd I put you in the front? Let me see you grit those teeth. Gurren Lagann is one of those quality old school dubs. They did such a good job. Such a good cast. You've been rewatching Gurren Lagann for the 8th time. Nice. I am the people of the dead. Blood is my body. I have saved no lives. Constantly at death's door. Have withstood pain to make 2 daggers. Yet still managed to beat Gil. So as I pray, unlimited plot armor. I mean, that's just what it means to be a protagonist. Unlimited plot armor is the name of the game. Sometimes the name of the game is Sword Art Online. Hot take. SAO season 1 was the worst season. That is kind of a hot take because season 2 exists. I did hear it got better, like during what's the arc after Gun Gale? You enjoyed season 2. Personally, I can't think of a single redeemable quality of season 2. Like, I have my gripes about season 1, but at least it had some moments that I'm like, alright, these were good moments. Best part of SAO was SAO Bridge. Victor, that is the most base comment I've ever heard from you. That is 100% accurate. The best part of Sword Art Online is Sword Art Online Abridged. Because you don't need to wonder where your God is. Because he's right here. And he's fresh out of mercy. I went to Anime Boston and the SAO Abridged cast was there and it was fantastic. It was actually where they revealed the Season 2 Abridged. And that was great. The world for Season 2 in the game was a good idea, in my opinion. A VR shooter. Well, that's not Season 2, though. I wouldn't consider Gun Gale Season 2. Same thing can be said about Hellsing if my friend didn't quote it every other sentence. But Hellsing Abridged has so many good quotes, though. I can't remember them, because it's been a while since I've seen Abridged. But Hellsing Abridged is so good. They're giving me so many whirlwinds. There isn't a day my friend does a quote. I mean, I can see why it may become troublesome if somebody is quoting it every day. You enjoy Phoenix Wright Abridged? I don't think I watched the Phoenix Wright one. I'm sure it's fantastic. Because Phoenix Wright already is shenanigans. So Abridged will likely be even better. It's not HSU or GL. We quoting Team 4-Star Dragon Ball. I never got into the Dragon Ball Abridged. But a close friend of mine, she was very big into the Dragon Ball Abridged. Oh, I skipped the night boo I'm throwing. P is for priceless look upon your faces. I was taking down Cup Production, it's like 6+ years ago. So random VA from it uploaded again. Oh, that's cool. Where are my nutty bang boos? Yotsugi, you should put it in the Discord. You can just put it in like the anime chat. It's in memes. That's also a fitting place for it. The thing about this is when he animated his own scene, so it'll randomly go to pixels. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice touch. Nightboo really is the GOAT. As it should be.
Sugar only makes you look cuter.
No, I feel like playing Whirlwind. But I'll still get a Nightboo. I like Whirlwind because Whirlwind has Bagboo. And if anybody's done the prophecy, you know that Bagboo. Bagboo's also a GOAT. And if you haven't done the prophecy quest, you should. All this talk about abridged and animes got me thinking about the fact that I have not been the best at watching anime recently. But if anybody has any favorites from like before 2012, I would probably recognize it. Apothecary Diaries. I have heard very good things about Apothecary Diaries. My partner and her sister were actually watching that. Bagboo was hiding the cords to Sunbringer's old hideaway. Charlotte's pretty good. Ah, Charlotte. That's a name I recognize. I think I started watching Charlotte, but I don't think I got too deep into it. I think I got to like episode 3 before I ended up dropping it. Spice and Wolf. Spice and Wolf I have not seen. Haruhi Tsutsumia I did see, and that was a good time. Lucky Star I haven't seen. Monster I didn't see, but I read Monster. And that's probably one of my favorite manga to have read. Clannad I have not seen, even though people keep telling me I should.
Don't underestimate me.
Better than Angel Beats. I mean, I really like Angel Beats. Angel Beats had me crying by episode 3. That just kind of sticks with me. Last anime you watched was Windbreaker. That's another recent one, right? Windbreakers. That was something that my partner's sister was watching, and it looked cool. It looked like something I would watch. You have beef with Clannad. You keep up with anime at this point. You just read everything. Angel Beats is peak. Plastic Memories, I have heard is peak, but I have not seen it. Your lie in April is mid. Victor. Victor. Can't just say such things. I cried for Your Lie in April, both reading it and watching it. Like both times. I knew what was gonna happen the second time, and I still cried. Victor came into rage bait, I swear. Plastic Memories has a great PSP games, but problem, who bought a PSP? I had a PSP. I don't think I bought it, but I had a PSP. I actually don't remember how I got my PSP. Also, I'm losing this fight. What happened? Oh, they weren't aggroed on Night Boo. That's what happened. Your lie in April didn't make you shed a tear. Fair enough. But it made me shed many. Where are my whirlwinds? We got 3-star Bagwoo. Let's go. Alright, I need to put these guys like down here, so they aggro onto Night Boo. Not before 2012, but Lonely Castle in the Mirror. Lonely Castle in the Mirror. Did I see that one? No. But it looks interesting. 7 teams discover their bedroom mirrors are portals and are pulled from their lonely lives to a wondrous castle. Interesting. If anyone wants to trash my taste, go check that out. Yep, you still have an entire bin of N64, GameCube, Wii, PS Vita, and Atari. Nice, nice. You'll join for a watch party of the movie? Watch parties could be something we could do now that you mention it. Watch parties are cool. Okay, now that they're actually targeting Night Boo, it's not so bad. A pirate's life is free. You're bound to bitch anime, you play annoying popcorn noises on your mic. You act like I go to the movie theaters that often. The last time I went to a movie theater was for JJK 0. And before that was How to Train Your Dragon 3? Is it even pirating if you can watch an anime movie for free on YouTube? I mean, somebody pirated it. It's just not you. In 240p with the filter on. You watch the anime on a small corner box on YouTube when they get full movies. I remember the days of 3-part anime episodes on YouTube. You actually found all 24 episodes of Lucky Star in 720p in one video? That's only a year old? That's crazy. If anyone wants a link to our 7 Days War on YouTube, I cut you. Our 7 Days War. Finding anime under other anime names. You gotta know the patterns. You gotta know how people code the YouTube videos. Handshakers. I'm learning so many. Is that another show? That is another show. CGI, it's overused, but it's good. DGI. For some reason, you kept finding the world where 18 plus videos don't exist in Taboo Tattoo. What? We should do an anime watch book club. That'd be an interesting thing. That would be. It'd be an interesting way of doing it, because then people can do it on their own schedule. Well, watch parties would also be cool. Should watch Kamikatsu. I think I saw the first episode of Kamikatsu. Yes. Yeah, I remember. I remember this. Yo, Tsugi, are you sure? First thing first, we should all watch all of One Piece by next Tuesday. I mean, you could technically do it. Let's see. There's four days until Tuesday. So 4 days, we got like what, 1,200 episodes? So 300 episodes a day. So 300 episodes a day. You need to watch 12 episodes an hour. So you can watch. You need to be watching around 4 episodes at a time. So you just need 4 monitors or 4 windows up on one screen. And you can watch 4 episodes of One Piece at the same time. And if you do that for 96 hours, you'll be caught up. You won't know what's going on, but you'll be caught up. An episode a week or 2, and then we discuss it like intellectuals. Intellectuals being the loose word there, but yeah. It's actually a good show, and it's supposed to be a parody. Trust me, give it a chance. Is it supposed to be a parody? It didn't sell me, especially not what is it, like a turkey, the turkey thing? Was it a turkey? I don't even remember. They have filters over real people on lawnmowers in a scene. Alright, that does sound like parody. Maybe. It didn't feel like parody when I was watching it. But I will trust your word, Yotsugi. Maybe it's just a scrambled yeah, which is yes. But my maybes are very much maybes, for better or for worse. It's the one where he wakes up to getting a hand right. I think I remember that. The main thing I remember is whatever the CGI thing was in the first episode. Like, that's the main thing that rings in my head. Because my partner's sister sat us down and she's like, "Hey, you need to watch this Kamikatsu show." And we're like, "Okay, sure." And then we watched it and it's like, "Why'd you make us watch this show?" Yeah. Bad CGI does not mean bad show. That is correct, but it wasn't selling me. Can we watch I Am Joybo? What's I Am Joybo? This looks like romance. It is romance. You know, I'm a sucker for a good romance story. I'm a sucker for some good romance, especially rom-com. I have heard good things about Oshinoko. The music is banger. I know that for a fact. In fact, the music that I was playing before stream started was jazz arrangements of Yoasobi. We should of course watch Redo of Healer and Boku no Pico. Of course, only the most refined of content for our palates. Berserk 2016 is a production that exists. BNP row and overflow is crazy. What? What are these words? Berserk 2016 was PNGs moving across the screen in a slideshow, just like season 2 of Blue Lock. Oh no. Oh, Boku no Pico redo of Healer. Yes. I'm not used to saying them in initials. We don't diss overflow in this household. I think I lose this round. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Don't underestimate me.
Oh, I skipped the nutty. Why are there 3 billions? Why not? You might not be a mod or a streamer or even a VIP, but you will help make the rules of this household. My anime list or my anime list account is very outdated. I have my Annie list account that's not as outdated because I actually updated it at one point. But it's also saying that I'm still watching Mashal, which I haven't seen an episode in like 2 years. Mind if you post your anime list account in anime? No, that's fine. That's cool. I'll even post my Annie list account there, so people can judge me and what I have seen. And I'll post it here in chat as well for anybody that's here. In case you're not in the Discord already, but if you would like to join the Discord, there's also the Discord link, and you can join the Discord. Thank you for the book club suggestion, Victor. Honestly, posting it there is probably good, so I actually remember. Oh wait, this is, I forget, this is the stage where they start you off at a max shop. I forgot. As you can see by my favorites, I have a very refined taste. Very refined. We got Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's a classic. That's just my number one, and it stayed my number one. You got Bakano, Durarara. Both excellent shows. I do want to change up this favorites list though, because I have a lot of them with like multiple seasons, and I'm like, no, I want to show off more anime that I like. I just haven't gotten around to it. We'll get that upgrade for Rocket Boo. Ooh, we got a Robin. We got another Robin. I have like a nutty scaredy cat build going on right now. Well, it's more of a scaredy cat build. There's just one Rocket Boo now. You know, speaking of anime, somebody sent me a new season of Digimon coming out. Digimon Beat Break, and it looks pretty good. Logged onto your Annie list. It's from over 4 years, and you see some guy reply to a random comment you made 4 years ago saying Bunny Drop should be rated higher. What was their reply? Were they trying to call you out? Do you gotta defend your claim 4 years later? Actually, I'm gonna take this, sell it, grab Naipu. There we go. No, it's been like 4 years since you said this, but it's so cursed that I have to ask why the story of I can't believe it's not incest between a girl and her father figure to be highly rated by anyone. Yes, I'm aware you're referring to the anime. At least I hope you are. I haven't seen Usagi drop, but from what I understood, that was not the implication of the show. But maybe, I don't know. That's not what I was told. Was the implications of the show. That's a lot of manga you're reading, Victor. 163.
Underestimate me.
I don't know if I've read that many series. I definitely watched a lot more than I read. They got my rocket boom. That's disrespectful, Miyabi. That's not. Oh, this is good. Definitely more of a manga reader than an anime watcher. After like senior year in high school. You started with not wanting to wait for Food Wars in My Hero. You know what? Fair. I also did not want to wait for Food Wars in My Hero. So I also read both of them. Although I ended up dropping My Hero. But I did read Food Wars to completion. You did as well. That was why I skipped the last arc. You skipped the last arc of Food Wars? You started anime with Naruto, not including Pokemon and Digimon, not including the Saturday morning cartoons, with your mother as she did your hair. So was your mother also watching Naruto? You're not reading the Dark Chef arc? Why not? You don't want to read Dark Chef arc? Evil chefs. Is your mother cultured on the Narutos? She actually completed the story mode for Storm 2. Nice. Do people have a favorite Naruto character? Because Because my favorite's Shikamaru. And she played Tekken. Your mom has excellent taste. You remember your first manga? It's a funny story. I remember my first manga. But I'll let you go first, Victor. Yours might be obvious. You stopped reading manga because of the December 17th incident in JJK. I think I know what you're referring to. Trey, your first manga was Berserk. That's certainly a manga to start off with. Your first manga was the complete collection of Azumanga Daioh. That's a classic. I haven't seen Azumanga myself, nor read it, but I do know of it, and it do be a classic because it was the most expensive book you could get to make use of a $25 coupon. Hunting for a bargain. You were young and guts looked cool. See, my thing is, who got you Berserker if you were young? Who got you Berserk? Berserk is a manga that's sold sealed for a reason. Your first anime was Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Your first manga was Oshinoko. My first anime that I went out to watch myself, outside of, like, I followed Naruto and One Piece and all the shows on like Toonami and Cartoon Network, but like during high school when I started looking for manga to watch myself, I can't remember. Oh, you know what it was? It was Tsukuyomi Moon Phase. Anybody here know about Moon Phase? I watched it on the AZN network, which I'm not sure if it was available outside of the States, but in the States it was a channel that would show a lot of different shows from Asia. So it wasn't only like Japanese anime, but there was stuff airing from like China and Southeast Asia and a few other places. You read the entire thing in 2 weeks before the anime came out. Berserk was in your school library? You found Berserk in your local library? I mean, I also found, like, mature manga in my library. Actually, I have it on my shelf now. It was Ayonori Aoshi. Yeah, Ayori Aoshi. And that was definitely not a manga that should have been on a library shelf. But it was. And I read it. And I'm like, I like this. And then they also had Tsubasa Chronicles. And I also have that on my shelf. Not gonna lie, process you did read Rent a Girlfriend. It's okay. We like what we like, Mr. Nani. It's okay. It was a Ayori Aoshi. I'll type it in chat. Ayori Aoshi. It's a romantic comedy harem anime. It is very of the times. It's about a boy who meets a girl that he was betrothed to at a young age. And then she comes to live with him. You own the free comic book day side comic for the Shy Redhead. You know it, Trey. You're cultured. Not many people know about Ayori Aoshi. Not what you were thinking, Victor? That's okay. Did I post my manga shelf in the Discord? I don't know if I did. I posted my collector's shelf. But I don't know if I posted my manga shelf. It's not as big. But it is there. You should place a copy of 177013. That's an interesting 6-digit code you have there. Ayori Aoshi has a special place in my heart as one of the first manga I read. That, Tsubasa Chronicles, Vampire Knight. Vampire Knight made me a very edgy middle school and high school individual. You can nominate Ayori Aoshi as the first manga I'll read for book club. Somebody's gonna judge me if I nominate that. Rosario Vampire ruined 8th grade for you. I did watch Rosario Vampire. I didn't read it. From what I understand, it gets like more hardcore in terms of like the combat in the manga. You also watched it? Okay. Yeah, it was good. It was fine. Like it's a harem comedy anime. For what it was entertaining. Definitely as a middle school and teenage boy. Familiar of Zero. I haven't seen it, but I know of it. High School DxD was your anime, and it is still peak. Did I? I don't think I watched DxD. No, I don't think I did. I definitely saw it everywhere, but I don't think I watched it. What did we get from this? You and Yosuke have great taste, is that so? Do any of these S ranks even make like... No, there's no bonds here. It's all random. I have 2 troublemakers. 2 pops. Both of these are plug boos. We got an end game clear redeem. You were in 4th grade when you found your first stage. What is this? What is happening? Yotsugi, what end game am I doing for you? What's happening? What are we gonna do? I never saw unhinged YouTube. I don't know where you all were looking, but I was not looking there. See, all of us had unlimited and unrestricted internet access as children. That's fair. I did not have unlimited and unrestricted access to internet until I was 15 at the earliest. Minecraft parodies were peak. Minecraft parodies were after my time. Probably do something with these units. I have a snap here, so I can... We're gonna switch to a troublemaker build. When you play Minecraft. You have permission to... Lost Void. I'll try to get you Yuza. My troublemakers are losing. They're losing.
Let's hear some more cheers.
I'm just gonna sell this. And this. And this. Sell all of this. We need the money. Troublemakers and Nightboo. You're a big harem watcher, not for shoulder boulders or fan service, but because seeing such unrealistic relationships made the idea of having friends much more realistic. That's certainly a way around it. You did because you couldn't find any normal romance shows? Besides, My Wife is a Mermaid? My Wife is a Mermaid, or My Bride is a Mermaid, is excellent comedy. Harems, there are a lot of good peak comedy harems. Yes, it's just her family was the mermaid yakuza. Honestly, most comedies involving the yakuza are typically very good. Like Way of the House Husband, My Wife is a Mermaid. There's another new one recently. You should catch up on Cafe Goddess Terrace. I'm not familiar with that one. Oh, that's because it's new. Oh, newer, I should say. It's new to me. Restart Nightboo is crazy. Alright, once we finish up this match, we will take care of your last Void Run, Yotsugi. Where are my troublemakers? There we go. It's okay, Trey. My backlog is probably bigger. I think I'm done with the story now for this event. Yeah. You've seen around 600 to 700 and your backlog is around 50 to 80. I don't think I got that many on my list. Probably not even close. Yeah, no, I got about 300, but I also haven't listed them all. I would have to go through like all the anime within years. We also got a build redeem. Yotsugi, do you mind if I do Kanzawa's build redeem before we get into your Lost Void clear? Is that the real Kanzawa? May the real Kanzawa please stand up. Thank you, Yotsugi. And if you want to send me your information in the meantime. Kanzawa, do I have you added on this account? I don't. Kanzawa, can you send me your UID? Because Enka's broken right now. You're almost done with the Zenless Summer event. Very nice. I have not started the Zenless Summer event, but I think we're going to do it this weekend. If not, I am on vacation next week. So I'll probably be working on some stuff then. Like playing Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, because it's been a while since I played that. And I want to continue playing through it. Thank you for the UID. Nekomata. Level 60. We got skills at 7. Skills a little low right now. But let's look at the build. We have 4-piece woodpecker, 2-piece branch and blade, standard stuff. We got signature, M0, 70 crit rate, 171 crit damage. What team is she on? Are you using her with like Astra, 4-piece summit user? What's the team for this Nekomata, this Nekomiya Mana? You found out how to customize your phone's icons and you will forever find your passwords. What are you doing, Otsuki? Caesar and Yuzuha. Interesting. I guess the assaults are nice for her. Because it buffs her EX specials. If you had like Trigger with like 4-piece summit, that'd be kind of nice for her, or even like Pulcra maybe. But I don't know. The only reason I say is because the crit rate feels a little lower than it could be, but you can't get rid of it because you have no one giving you crit damage. Like if you steel cushion, I don't want mine. Oh, you customized your password app to look like Grindr. I see. Yeah, let's look at the sub rolls. Let's see what we got here. Okay, solid crit. Solid crit. Wait a second. That's not bad. This is attack percent. Yep, that makes sense. You do have Chufufu. I would heavily consider using Chufufu over Caesar. Because if you do that, you could switch this to a crit rate. And you would go down 48. So that puts you at 123. But then Chufufu would give you another 80. So you'd be at 203 with a 94 crit rate. But you have M1 King. That's the res shred, right? That is nice. But the crit ratio. Why do you have all of these as your icons? Remind me to never hold Yotsugi's phone in public. Like M1 Caesar is good. It's just this crit rate is really low. We could also just look at getting crit rate on pieces. Because like we only have one crit roll here. Oh wait, Kanzawa's BRP. I'll wait for Kanzawa to get back. You have Nigerian Prince as your WhatsApp. Did I ever get an email from Nigerian Prince? I think I might have gotten it at least once. If not, my mom definitely did. PS controlly thingy is your PS remote play. PS remote play has been very convenient for me. Although I kind of wish you could use it better, like outside of the network. The Steam remote play has also been nice because I can use it. I can connect to it my PC from my Google Home or from my Google Chromecast that's connected to my bedroom TV, and I actually used that to play Final Fantasy IX. That was nice. Gonzalo, let me know when you get back so I can give you some advice on these drive discs. Your Twitch is just Neanners? Why is Kasumi your Discord? I don't know how you'd remember like which of these apps is actually what app they actually are. Welcome back, Kanzawa. Yeah, if we don't swap this out to crit rate, we would want to find crit rate on your drive disk substats, because like there's no crit rate here, there's no crit rate here. You only have one crit roll here in general. This one isn't bad. That one's solid. Like these two are fine. But we could really use crit rate on the rest of these pieces. You know, I couldn't do all these custom shortcuts, Yotsugi. I need like a sticky note that just has everything deciphered. Yeah, I'll say the big things for Nekomata are getting her skills leveled and trying to find more crit rate substats. Those are the big things for your Nekomata. AM6? No. I can assure you, you do not need an AM6. I mean, you're definitely cooking, Kenzawa. You also might be burning the kitchen a little bit. What? No. I don't know. I don't know, Kenzawa. But overall, I'd say the build is definitely getting to a good spot. You're making something. Alright. Well, if you want to show it off when you finish making it, by all means. I know you love cooking in the kitchen. I'm just jelly. You know me, I'm always jelly. I mean, I can cook. I made myself some kongi yesterday. Had the leftovers today. I made myself an okonomiyaki tonight. For lunch, I just had hot dogs and French fries, so that's a little less cooking. But I still put the fries in the oven. Thank you for sharing your beautiful phone layout, Yotsugi. Keep her out my 50/50s and we could. See Trey, I willingly used my standard selector for M1 Nekomata. Because I'm like, I would like M1 Neko. Because it's a good M1.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
You want M6 Neko? You want the name card swag. Right. Let me get switched over to Yotsugi's account. Because I owe Yotsugi one Lost Void run. Not just the name card. I forget what her M6 does. What is Neko's M6? All good, Yotsugi. I would probably just make a note that those icons are not actually those icons.
Energizing combo set. Hearty noodle.
Ben would be proud from your boldness. I don't know if that's necessarily the case. Ben's a pretty chill dude. I mean, Yotsugi, you are free to have whatever apps you want on your phone. And you're free to make them look however you like. Neko's M6 gives her 54% crit damage after using 3 chain attacks or ults. 3 chain attacks and or ults. But she gets max stacks upon defeating an enemy, so if you defeat a small mob, she automatically gains 54% crit damage. Ain't that crazy, though? You wish you could customize notification noises? Where there's a code, there's a way. So this would be your Ether 12 run.
Do you want me to fight? Or cook?
Do we do the same team? I feel like we should switch things up. Yeah, Yuzuha's right up. We can use Yuzuha.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Man is iron, rice is steel. I make a mean chitlins meal.
Who can we use Yuzuha with?
Where are we going? There's no class today.
If we use her with Miyabi, we will be sad. We can go like Yanagi or Jane. Me and my S25 Plus will just be over here. They go up to 25 now? I guess they do. I think we just do... Trying to figure out who the third slot would be.
Where are we going? There's no class today.
We do Sokaku.
Sokaku, ready.
Oh wait, no, but then Yanagi doesn't get her additional ability.
Yanagi, awaiting orders.
Is it work time? Is food included? Got a new ghost story to share?
Corrin. Normally I would be okay using Corrin, but you really need to have a built up Corrin. Like this Corrin is running her signature. That ain't gonna cut it for Ether 12.
Don't look at me. Got a new ghost story to share?
We will play. Is this M1 Seth? This is M6 Seth.
Call me anytime.
Where are we going?
Wanna
We'll play the Jane team.
for you?
We're done.
It is possible, but I do have to sleep. So I do have to clear this in a reasonable manner. Which one of these gives her the enhanced special attack? Yes, that's the one.
No command from HQ. Let's rest a moment.
And then we want to make sure we're taking mists. Oh, there's an entire path on the right. All right. All right, let's get this done for Yotsugi. Did I change the Seth gear? It synced up the Seth gear.
Found your weakness.
Since your Seth isn't built yet, it just gives him stuff. I don't think I can look at it. Yeah, no, but it's a build. It's got energy regen, it's got attack. It's a build. It's probably on Protopunk, I would assume.
I'll do my best.
Hit him where it hurts.
Usually you would have it, but Panda took it all. All good.
No escape.
If I'm no camera follow, that's new. Yeah, so sometimes the movement will be a little funkier. If I manage to get you Yuzu, I'm a true godlike gamer. We can only hope.
Found your weakness. Let's make this quick.
Ooh. Ah, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I think I'm just gonna reset this. The 5 monthlies are our next update. No, they're not. They're today. Well, for NA, they're in 3 hours, 4 hours. I forget if it resets 4 Eastern or 5 Eastern.
Found your weakness. The final act begins now.
Oh, you mean like next daily update? Yes. All good. Family. Oh no. I just went straight towards family. I didn't actually read the question. You were debating staying up till 3, but you decided it was stupid. Yeah, no. You can just wake up for it.
I'll make it pain. Here's a taste of the abyss.
You can finally use all your resources for levels.
Let's make this quick.
Ooh, that's... Nope, nope, nope.
Now,
Are there any other units supposed to get buffs? There hasn't been any announcements on buffs yet.
the final act begins now.
Who would need one? I would say Jane, Caesar, and Zhu Yuan could all benefit from some buffs. You heard dreams about Jane?
Now,
Mm.
you're the prey.
Those rumors about the Jane buffs were supposed to be for this patch.
Let's make this quick.
Yes, the issue with Caesar is that she's not best in slot anywhere. She can be used on nearly any team, but that doesn't mean much in terms of like a tier list.
Here's a taste of the abyss. I'll make it painless. The final act begins now.
The thing is, she's not even like a crazy second. What does King do other than parry? So she has her shield. Her shield gives 1000 attack. She also builds up a good amount of days with her defensive assist. She also provides a 25% team-wide damage boost as a buff. The problem is that it doesn't really beat out what stun agents offer, and it doesn't really beat out what supports offer. Ow, ow, ow. Ah, are you serious? Nah, it being a 1000 attack buff is fine. Because that's a big reason why she was part of Jane's team for so long. The problem is that it's only an attack buff for the on-fielder,
Let's make this quick.
as opposed to Astra's buff, which can work team-wide.
Prepare to face judgment.
Defense units in general are kind of in an awkward spot right now, except Panyin, who he's okay.
Now, you're the prey. I'll make it painless.
Defense units are too good since just having a shield won't be enough. Yeah, like, survivability in Zenless doesn't mean too much of anything.
Let's make this quick. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Like, Astra has a heal, but that's not why you're using Astra.
No escape. Now, you're the prey.
Good, I don't think that Caesar needs to be buffing crit at all. We have plenty of crit buffs available. Like, that would just put her in more competition with units, with the stun units who can use 4-piece summit.
Your crime won't be forgiven.
Yeah, defense doesn't have too much value, and even in Battle Trial, where like it can help a bit on the lower floors.
Let's make this quick. Here's a taste of the abyss.
You don't end up relying it on too much. You're comparing ZZ to HSR for defense, but the thing with HSR is turn-based, so there's not like There's not a way to skill difference.
Now, you're the prey.
Alright, we got him. No deaths. Oh, this card attack members attack enemies inflicted by wound. Wound would be triggered, dealing damage based off of its attack and accumulating anomaly build-up. Now we'll go with this. Yeah, Caesar is kind of like Zhongli, because Zhongli can also slot into a lot of teams, but you're not going to use him in any of them these days. Agent's reduction efficiency against miasma shields increased. Accumulated. No. We'll grab this. We'll break through the shield.
No escape.
Yeah, the new units provide a lot more than Zhongli ever did. I don't like getting this here, but I guess I'll grab this one.
Let's make this quick.
Ah, he just straight killed Seth. That's not nice.
Don't get scared now! Fire!
Hit him where it hurts. Let's make this quick. The final act begins now. Found your weakness.
What else do we want here? None of that. None of this either. But I guess we'll grab this. Well, the shield. The shield is nice. All right, what boss we got? Hello, Pompey.
No escape.
I kind of saw that coming. I should lead with Seth. Or just parry that hit.
Found your weakness.
Pompey said hello back. I don't like Pompey's hello.
Hit him where it hurts. Let's make this quick. Now, you're the prey.
Oh, no Pompey. Okay, okay. When you play this, you never have above 50% HP.
Found your weakness. Here's a taste of the abyss.
We're just continuously procking assaults here.
Hit him where it hurts.
Jane died! Where? Where? She literally said hit him where it hurts and she was dead.
Hit him where it hurts.
Depending on the team, you're either rather safe or absolutely dog-walked. If Vivian was a rental, we would be better off, but
Found your weakness. Here's a taste of the abyss.
I would still have to dodge.
Let's make this quick.
Out your grind. Won't be forgiven.
Hit him where it hurts.
No. Well, I don't have to on-field set that much. If anything, I should be defensive assisting more with him, so that way I can not have to build up his gauge. I do use his ult for iframes, though.
Hit him where it hurts. Found your weakness. No escape. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Get prepared. The fate judgment.
Hit him where it hurts.
That's not good.
Final act begins now.
I was trying to figure out what animation he was doing. But that doesn't help either. Alright, give me 1 sec, because my asthma's acting up. Alright. Sorry about that. My asthma just started acting up out of nowhere, so I had to take my inhaler. Ugh. Alright, let's see if we can give this another go.
Hit him where it hurts.
Watch your back!
Found your weakness. Now, you're the prey. No escape.
You're about to run out! Go!
Hit him where it hurts. I'll make it. Found your weakness. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Your crime won't be forgiven.
I could have just gone for the health basic there, but
Hit him where it hurts. The final act begins now.
Careful.
what?
I'll handle the...
Sorry, man. There's sometimes a side effect with my inhaler where it gives my hands the shakes. Yeah, I know I have a revive, but I'm trying to save it for my asthma priest. Like, I can definitely kill Pompeii, but my hands are shaking a bit right now after the inhaler. I did see you post new anime seasons. I see Fire Force there, which I still need to catch up on.
No escape.
Don't get scared now!
You asked for it.
Found your weakness. I'll make it painless. Now, you're the prey.
I'm just gonna wait out here.
Hit him where it hurts. Here's a taste of the abyss.
I almost not click that ult in time because my hand's shaking.
Found your weakness.
You aimed in the complete opposite direction. Okay. How did Seth die? I quick assisted out.
Found your weakness. Careful. Hit him where it hurts. No escape. Found your weakness. The final act begins now. Hit him where it hurts. I'll make it painless.
Oh, that's not good.
Now, you're the prey.
Your crime won't be forgiven.
This should interrupt. Then we go into hold basic to refresh our shield.
Found your weakness. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Give me a defensive assist. Nope. No.
Hit him where it hurts.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Heads up.
Dang it. I thought I knew he was going up, but I thought I timed the dodge in time. But it seems I did it a little too early. He hung up there a little longer than I can remember. My hands aren't shaking as much, but I can still feel them shaking.
Found your weakness.
No, it's definitely clearable. I'm just admittedly not in the best shape right now after my mini asthma attack.
Hit him where it hurts. Here's a taste of the abyss. No escape. Found your weakness.
Prepare to face judgment.
Hit him where it hurts. The final act begins now. Let's make this quick. Found your weakness. Now, you're the prey.
Watch out.
Hit him where it hurts. Don't get hit. I'll make it painless.
You asked for it.
Get the stun here.
Found your weakness. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Got it.
A little gift for ya. Hit him where it hurts.
All right. I'm gonna grab this. And we are going to take less damage. Thank you, thank you. Also, it didn't help that we had the penalty that increased our HP by 30%. Because, yeah, that made a bit of a difference. But now we don't have that debuff going into my asthma priest, so that's really nice. I do need to go into a shop, don't I? We're gonna take the right path. All these are not good cards. This is fine. It's on sale. I'll take this. I'll take this. I'll take that. Sure. Saving for A rank or S rank W engine. Either one haven't worth getting with that currency. It is not worth getting with the currency. Now you're better off just using that currency on pulls. Sometimes it may be worth to use it on the A rank selector. If you like really need one of the A ranks.
No escape. Found your
Officially done with the summer event. Very nice. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm going to be probably working on mine over the weekend.
Let's make this quick. Hit him where it hurts.
Need to get rid of these small guys so I can just focus on Thanatos.
I'll make it painless. This'll be painless. Psych.
Have a good night, Victor. Thanks for
Now,
dropping in.
You're the
Hello, Gisley. Welcome in, welcome in.
Press the careful.
How are you supposed to do this on a phone? Ask Victor, because Victor plays on phone. But don't ask Victor now, because Victor's going to bed.
Found your weakness. No escape. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Victor's played Harumasa on phone. Which is not something I can say.
Careful. Hurts, don't it? Hit him where it hurts. The final act.
We have literal
begins
God in our
now.
chat. Even though you got Jane, you really want Alice now? Same. I am pulling Alice, even though I have Jane. Because I really like Alice. But I would say if you have Jane, you don't need Alice. But if you're okay pulling her, even though they do the same thing, by all means, do what gives and brings the most fun to you. Jane Superior, totally not a biased Jane main. If you like Jane more, by all means, Jane's also great.
I'll make it painless. Found your weakness.
You think Beck's option free to play, just skip and pull on rerun? That's also a solid strat, yeah.
Now,
If it doesn't feel feasible to pull her right now, you can always save up to guarantee her on her rerun. Nice, we got the ultimate gear level. Do we take the extra revive here? I think we take the extra revive. two revives into Miasma Priest will be pretty nice. Fair, getting M6 achievements more important. To someone it is. No, the A ranks on her banner are Seth and Sokaku. We could probably see Nicole show up with Seed or Orpheus, just because they're attack agents.
let's make this quick. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Your crime won't be forgiven.
I'll make it painless. The final act
Pulled
begins
M3
now.
Panda today, nice.
Let's make this quick. Now,
You have 104 residual signals, so that's 5 pulls.
I'll make it painless.
Prepare. The fate
You take donations.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
Ow, ow, ow. Oh, that's my first life. I got one more revive.
No escape.
you asked for it.
The pressure's on. A little gift for ya. The final act begins.
This
now.
beautiful, you mean timer? We should be able to.
Now, You're the prey.
Come on, don't be nervous.
No escape. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Oh, it's so close. It's so close. We can definitely clear it in the timer. Maybe I didn't have Yuzuha buff up enough. I should also probably not be using Seth's ults as much here. I'm feeling a little burnt out from grinding the past week for Yuzuha and their engine. Well, it's good that you understand that you are feeling burnt out. It's good to identify it before it gets out of hand.
The final act begins now.
Okay, but I got early access to S rank, Billy.
Now, you're the prey.
Come on, don't be nervous.
I'll make it painless.
I'm just gonna restart that. I feel like playing games, and even if you play, you feel kind of forced. Yeah, you wanna make sure you're always having fun playing. If you feel like you're not having fun, it's good to try to figure out why.
Let's make this quick.
In those moments, it's good to remember
Now,
why you started playing and what you find fun about playing. Go do that if you can. And if you need to step away, it's also okay to step away for a bit.
no escape.
Come on, don't be nervous.
The final act.
You stop when Grad Graze down and to lose 50-50 for another time in a row. That's a fair time to stop.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
I don't feel like I'm doing less damage this
Now,
run.
You're the prey.
Don't get scared now. I got you, fire.
I'll make it painless.
And that's disrespectful.
The fake judgment.
Okay, we have another miasma shield that we can break through. That's going to take out a good chunk of the health.
How do you like me now? Here's a taste of the abyss.
Why do I assist so much instead of counterattack? Because I'm trying to get the impair on it.
Now, you're the prey.
You asked for it.
That's how the impair on this boss works. I am out of resources, and that's not good, because I am running out of time.
I'll make it painless.
We have an ultimate.
The final act begins now.
Are you serious? I was one assault off. One assault. And it disappeared. One assault. Come on. Come on, priest.
I'll make it painless. Now,
Oh no, I did get the electric anomaly. I did that before it left. I specifically waited to do it right when I procced an assault. This boss is in fact not weak to physical, it is weak to ether and resists ice. I just decided to play Jane against it.
here's a taste of the
I could have just played Dishwan and we would have been fine.
I'll make it painless.
But I decided to not.
No use resisting.
Ow. Let's take the hit. It's going into miasma shield.
Now, you're the prey. Let's make this.
Don't get scared, no!
Dang it. There goes both my revives.
The final act begins now.
I don't know about this one.
No escape. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Yeah, we didn't do as much. We didn't do as much damage this round.
Let's make this quick.
Like we're getting close. We are getting close. I messed up on the first set of parries. That's probably where a big part of that was.
No escape. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Yours grind.
And then using this ult to get through the shield. I'm gonna proc this assault. Ult.
Final act begins now.
EX proc another assault. Dodge this. Nope, not dodge that.
Now, you're the prey. I'll make it. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Prepare.
Use this ult again to get through the shield.
How do you like me now?
Assault?
The final act begins now.
I guess the assault was on cooldown.
Now, you're the prey.
Oh no. ult here.
Here's a taste of
And then
the
we're going to immediately
abyss.
proc it with the disorder. Oh, it literally put the shield up. Like, it is disrespecting me. Because it just had its invuln up.
No escape.
Like, we can clear. We can clear. But it's just not coming.
No escape. Here's a taste of the abyss.
You asked for it.
If there's one thing Set's ult is really good for, it is earning through my asthma shield.
Now, you're the prey.
We're using our ultimates here during its animations to try to interrupt it as much as possible.
The final act begins now. Here's a taste of the abyss.
So it's gonna be stunned when we get out of this.
Grind won't be forgiven.
Now, you're the prey. The pressure's on. The final act begins now. Let's make this quick.
Cracking down. Prepare. The fate's
I should not have done this.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
But maybe we can do something? Got him. Oh. Took us a bit. It was close. We did it. Let's go. So I made an adjustment in there that I could not talk about because I was too busy trying to make the adjustment. Thank you, thank you. There were a couple moments there where I ended up using my quick swap with Yuzuha. So instead of going to Jane, I would go to Seth to build up Electric Anomaly instead of copying Jane's Physical Anomaly. And that got me some more disorders out. And I think that's what made the difference. Oh boy. We got him. Look at that, you got 2 coupons for reset. Time to actually get the character true. We can only hope. Alright, that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. One pull, easy pull, right? Easy pull, easy pull. Dang it. A rank. Billy. The vault. But yet another pull. Look at that. I keep doubling your pulls, Yotsugi. I'm not getting you Yuzuha, but I'm doubling your pulls. That's gotta count for something, right? Alright. It's a weird Yuzuha. Don't think about it too much. Okay, well, I'm happy I was able to get your clear. It took me a little bit. My asthma wasn't helping at all with that. Thankfully, I stopped shaking, like, after a couple of tries against my asthma. You don't think you can get 60 pulls in 5 days? It's only 12 pulls a day. That's one pull every 2 hours. If you never sleep. Which you definitely should. Alright, let me go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and call it here for tonight. But thank you, everybody who stopped by. I greatly appreciate it. Unless you get an early Orpheus. Fair enough. Yeah, I gotta get some sleep. Because normally I end stream like an hour ago. But I wanted to get Yotsugi. They're clear. So here we are. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you everybody who stopped by. Greatly appreciate you. We will be on tomorrow night, 9:30 Eastern, where we'll be doing the new Shiyu defense, because Shiyu defense resets tomorrow night. If anyone needs assistance with the Shiyu defense clears and has points, I will also be assisting people with their Shiyu clears if needed. If not, after my clears, we'll just chill out and have a good time doing it. If y'all want to get notifications when I go live, make sure to hit that follow button on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. You can also join the Discord, where you can hang out, talk about Zenless, talk about all the anime stuff that we were talking about earlier today. Apparently, I have to figure out a book club. That might be something we doing on the Discord or watch parties if people are interested. You got 1.5k points at the ready like usual, and Mr. Nani does as well. Sounds good. It'll be a good time. But for now, I'm going to get some rest. Y'all do the same. And until next time, peace. Don't worry, Yosugi, I'm logging out of your account right now.